And we are live. Woohoo! Girls just want to have fun. Hi, everybody. How are we all doing?
Hi, ladies.
We are back. We are back. And over to Natasha.
Yes, we are back, and I'm in my daughter's bedroom, so it's a different scenery than the last time. Last time I was drinking my wine from the bathroom. This time I'm drinking my wine from the bedroom of my daughter.
A glass of wine. I feel a bit left out. Sorry.
Me too. It's lunchtime here. I'm not quite ready for wine.
Connie, it's 12
I was
o'clock.
prepared.
somewhere,
So, guys, thank you for watching. Come pop in and say hi to us. We are here for a second episode of Girls Just Want to Have Fun. We are all business owners and mentors. We met each other online through this business. We've become friends. We're here also to have fun and to empower, of course, women like us to get into the online space, just like us. So we have a special guest today. Mary is not with us today because she is on a 6-week holiday, thanks to this business. Yes. I think she was on a cruise. Did you say, Tina?
Yeah. I saw the pictures this morning. She's on a 6-week cruise with her husband, and all because of this business.
I'm so jealous. I was to take her with me, but she didn't want to. But you know, we're good.
Nah.
Yeah, I couldn't fit in the suitcase, so.
So I could have fit in the suitcase, but she still said no.
So as I said, we have a special guest today. We have Connie with us. So I'm going to give the floor to Connie and ask her to introduce herself and tell us a bit about yourself and why you decided to join the online space.
Thank you. It is so fun to be here. I have watched you guys before, and you're always having so much fun. So I feel especially honored to be part of the group today. So my name is Connie. I live in Washington State in the United States, and I'm a digital business owner, and I love these ladies. I think we have an amazing group of people who are in this online space. We all decided we wanted to do something to improve our lives, and I really, really admire people who take a risk and do something different because they really believe in themselves and in their dream. And I feel really actually proud of myself to be one of them, but it's great to be surrounded by people who really, really have that fire inside them. So anyway, I have been a digital business owner for about a year, and I'm also a librarian. So I have a full-time job as a librarian. And I'm building this business on the side. And the main reason I started my business was because I took a lot of time off to raise my 3 kids. I'm the mom of triplets. And so when you have 3 babies born at once, the career kind of goes out the window, or at least mine did. So I really focused on being a mom for a lot of years and really lost all the momentum in my job. And ended up kind of starting back at square one when they were a little bit older. And I realized I had lost all that time of, earning for the future and even just for fun things like a 6-week cruise. I would love to do that. And so I decided I needed to do something to really, build an income on the side. And I looked around and I found this business, and it is something special. It is something special. It's such it's an amazing business model. It's an amazing group of people. And I just feel so happy to be part of it all. So that's my story.
Fabulous. Absolutely amazing. So over to me. I'm going next because I want to say hello to Gloria Toomey, who's actually watching from Edmonton, Canada. Hi, Gloria. So my name's Tina Willis. I am an online mentor. I am 60 years of age, and I started this business at the age of 57. The reason I started because I had been in the corporate world for just over 25 years. And building that career, loved my job, but it became burnt out because the hours got longer and the pay didn't change much. And I knew that I did not want to work another 10 years to retirement age. So I built my business, and I am loving this. And I love these ladies. I absolutely love them all. And I have met one of them that's online now, Nikki, face-to-face in Manchester. I've also met Mary, who is on that 6-week cruise. And yeah, I can't wait to meet Connie and Natasha face-to-face because I'm going to be the biggest hug ever. So I love you lots.
We'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We will do it.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Tina and Connie and Natasha. I love these ladies. Mary, if you're watching, I'm jealous. I asked you to take me with you. You refused, but it's all good. I love you anyway. So hi guys, my name is Nikki, and yes, I started this business a few years ago, and like a lot of people, it was because I had a career. I have a career in nursing, which I love. I enjoy my job. I enjoy my career, but it's very demanding. It takes me away from my kids a lot of the time. I felt like I was missing out a lot on them growing up, and I was just looking for something to give me a little bit more income with more flexibility without taking me away from them so much. And lo and behold, I found this. But not only did I find a business, but I found my tribe. I found my people. And these are just a few of the ladies on here that I found. And we are worldwide. Like Natasha is in Spain. Connie, you're in Washington, right?
Mm-hmm. In the US, yeah.
Tina's in the UK with me. Mary's also normally in the UK, but she's on her jollies. And we just love the people part of this business. And although I haven't met Connie and Natasha physically, I feel like I've known them for, that sounds weird. People are like, how? But it just feels like I've known them for such a long time. Specifically with Natasha, she was my first live interview. So she reached out to me on our chat thing, and she was like, oh, I would love to interview you. And I was so nervous, and she was like, no, you're going to be amazing. You're going to be fine. And I did it. And she was so encouraging and kind. And it was just like, oh, wow. And kind of, we fell in love. And with Tina, she's the very first person that I met physically in the business when we did our live meetup in Manchester. And I think she'd been in a few months more than me, and I literally had only been in the business for like a couple of weeks. And I just remember like going in there really nervous, and then she was just like, hi, my name is Tina. And
it just gelled.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. And then we started literally after that Saturday, we started speaking on the phone. Even when she was in Africa, I was still speaking to her. And and here we are. So it's a blessing.
Yeah, true.
I can feel the song coming on.
We're a bit crazy, but
I got all my sisters with me.
Yes, definitely. Oh, and Savannah has come on now. She says, hello, ladies, watching from Germany. See?
Hi,
Savannah. How are you?
Hi, goodness.
She is she is rocking her business at the
yes,
moment.
Oh my gosh.
She is really rocking her business.
She is.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah. Okay, it's my turn.
Come on.
Well, I'm Natasha. I'm originally from the Netherlands. I've been living in Spain for 25 years now. I started the business 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years already. Oh my gosh, time flies. It was just before COVID, actually. I lost my job a few months before starting, and I wasn't really up to going back to work. I did do a few job interviews, but nothing really that I could that I could fit into my family life, because I've always tried to do day shifts or work when the kids were at school. So it was always a struggle. So I took some time off, and then it was time for me to get back into action again. And I just didn't know which direction I would go to. Which direction I wanted to go, and I did look through some courses that I might be doing. I even look into wedding planner and things like that. So can you imagine? So and they cost a lot of money, and an offline business, well, that was out of the question because I just didn't have the money for it. And then this popped up, this just popped to my newsfeed, and I thought, okay. And I checked it out, and I think it took me about 2 weeks between trying to explain it to my husband, because my husband doesn't speak any English, so I had to try and explain it to him. And he said, just do it. And here I am 4 years later. 4 years later, and I mean, it's been amazing. It's I can say it's my life. This is a lifesaver for a lot of people, and you know, because life goes on, things happen, and every time I think about the things that have happened to me through the last 8 years, I think I am just in the right place, because this has always backed, you know, it's my backup plan for every situation I've been through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It is an amazing business. Yeah, it
Yeah.
changed so many lives.
It
Just
has.
wonderful.
It has.
Yeah.
Okay. So today, who did we say is going to choose the topic of the day?
Well, I did last week. So did I? No, you did last week, didn't you? Last month. So I think it's Natasha's turn. What have you got in charge for us?
And what is it going to be? Oh, our most embarrassing moment, offline and online. Who's going to start?
So our most embarrassing moments, offline and online.
Yeah.
Well, I've definitely got. I tell you what, I'll do my offline. Can we do our offline ones first? Because I'll have to think about my online one. Okay, so I've got a few doozies for my offline one, guys. So, you know, if I told you all of them, I'd probably be here for the next couple of hours. But the latest one that I did, oh my God, I hope my sister's not watching. So we recently went to the south of France on holiday, and we had been out most of the day, tippling on the old vino, and we decided to go back, and the place where we were had a lovely bar, etc. And my sisters wanted to go for another drink, but me and my hubby didn't. So we said, no, we're going back. But little did we forget, I'd left the key with my sister. So I said, right, you stay here. I'll go and get the key. So where the bar was, it was all bifold doors all the way around, and it was a windy night. And I couldn't, for the life of me, remember where the opening was to the door. So I spent 10 minutes walking my way along the windows, all the way around the corner. Everybody was watching me and piddling themselves laughing. And I'm getting angrier and angrier because I was a bit tipsy. And I'm going. And it was like one of those mime acts that you do. I can see myself doing it. Well, the sister hadn't seen me because she had it back to me. But the waitress came out and she opened the door for me. And it sort of went like that and opened the door. So I stormed in, got the key. But she'd this little, that I didn't know, she'd closed the door behind me. So I got the key and I turned round and I couldn't remember where the opening was again. So for the next 10 minutes, I was doing exactly the same thing from the inside out. And the people were laughing so much. Honest to God, I must have been the entertainment for the night. I was mortified, absolutely mortified. My sisters were on the floor killing themselves laughing. And I was like, I don't believe this. But it was a good job. I was a bit tiddled. Because it was fun.
Well, it was probably because you were a bit tiddled that you probably couldn't get in and out in the first place. That's why.
I must have been the talk of the place to tell you what. But the next morning, I was getting a couple of funny looks. I was walking down the path and I'm thinking, they must have been in there last night. What's it? So that's my offline one. I'm going to have to think about the online one.
Oh, my days. Okay, so, well, for me, I'm a good girl. I don't normally do all this stuff. So but there's one particular, for those of you who have probably watched this before, you may remember, it's the same one I'm going to tell again. I can't believe I'm telling this again. So years ago, when I was at uni, there was a particular, in England, we've got this, the Virgin trains that travels. And on these particular trains, it's one of those ones that you don't just open and close the door to get into the toilet. You've got to press the button and it slowly opens. Then you press the button and then it slowly closes. But then when you get inside, you're supposed to press the button to lock it so that nobody else can get in from the outside, right? So I got on this train I was on my way home from uni and I was going home to my mum's. And so I got onto the train. I got onto the, I thought I needed to go to the toilet. Went to the toilet, pressed the button, it opened slowly. Got inside, it closed. However, I forgot to press the lock button. So there I am sitting on the toilet, and then all of a sudden it slowly opened. And let's just let you know that this was a train around like 5-6 in the evening. So it was packed. So they were not just sitting in the carriages, they were also standing in the hallway. So loads of people standing there the whole time. And then the woman just looked at me like, oh, so she quickly was literally pressing the button like that, trying to like close it for me. But it was still slowly closing. It did not, just because she pressed it, it did not close quicker. It was going slowly. And so I'm in there, I finished in the toilet, but because I know I'm gonna come out to, I stayed there wishing and hoping that the train would get to where I wanted to go, but it wasn't. And I know that somebody on the outside needs to go to the toilet. So eventually I've got to come out. So I have to like just shake it off and then just push the button, and then it slowly opens and everybody's still staring at me, and I just put my head down and I walk straight to my seat and I go sit down.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh my God, that is so funny. Oh, David. Oh, listen, guys, we've got Kathy watching as well from Canada. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Oh, my eyes are watering. And we have got Jane watching from the UK. Hi, guys. Now, listen, guys, I know you're all watching, but if you've got any embarrassing moments you want to share with us,
please share.
Please share. Please share.
Let it be worse than mine, please. Let it be worse than mine.
Please feel free to share. Oh, lovely. Who's next?
Okay.
You go.
No,
you go.
Go ahead.
Well, mine isn't nearly as funny, but one of the things that I am not very good at is like recognizing people. Like, I'm not good with remembering faces. And then if you add a little wine, I'm completely terrible. So I was out with some girlfriends at this big bar. There's a lot of people around. Several glasses of wine were consumed. And a woman that I knew from my kids' school walks up to me, and I don't know what I was thinking, but she's like, "Hi, Connie." And I looked at her and I said, "Do I know you?" And meanwhile, she was somebody who I had been in, volunteering with as a parent.
Oh,
and she was like, yes.
Oh, no.
I'm Sandy. And I was like, I was so mortified. I just sort of slinked backwards and tried to get swallowed up by the crowd, because I just thought, I can never face this woman again. I don't know how I didn't recognize her face. But anyway, I realized, we should all wear name tags more often.
Oh my God.
Honey, did you see her in the school afterwards, after the event? Did she say anything?
Yes. Well, she didn't say anything because I came to her first and I said, "Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I didn't think that I had very much to drink, but I can't believe I didn't recognize it." And she just she was really nice about it, but I still felt like, oh my gosh, I just wish the world could swallow me up. I was so embarrassed.
She's probably got home that night to her husband and said, "Do you know what that Connie Ann did to me tonight?"
She really said, "That girl has no brain cells left in her head."
Oh my days.
Brilliant. Oh, go on, Natasha.
My situation is similar, that I don't recognize people, or people recognize me and I don't recognize them, or I think I recognize somebody and it appears not to be that person. Because I can't see far, so I need my glasses to see far. I know the people close to me. I know. I mean, if I see my son running over the street, I know it's him because of the way he runs. But other people, I don't. So this has happened to me so many times. Or people are waving at me, and I wave back, and then it's. And then my son, or I go or with my son on the street, or with my daughter, and they say to me, "Why are you waving at that person?" said, because they're waving at me. I say, no, Mom, they're waving at somebody else. I said, you know, oh my gosh, that has happened to me so many times. Or I'm waving to somebody, and then they come closer, and I'm like, okay, sorry.
I love it.
I mean, that has happened to me so many times. It's unbelievable. And the kids, put your glasses on. Put your glasses on.
Oh my days.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm just saying hi to everybody. Who cares?
Yeah. Why are you waving, Mom? Oh, they're saying hello to me.
Just extra friendly.
Oh, how embarrassing, Mom. How embarrassing. They're not waving at you. They're waving at him. Oh,
Oh my days. That is
I
so
wish I had
funny.
a tissue. I tell you what.
Oh
Honest
gosh.
to God, we're just normal, everyday women, just
Yeah.
loving life.
I
loving
probably
life.
have had a lot of moments, but I just couldn't come up with the one. These are the most common ones that casually happen to me.
You know what?
Yeah.
I just remembered one actually. Now that you're talking about like recognition of people, you know, when I remember when my eldest daughter first started school. This is obviously school. I've never done the whole parenting thing, and like I feel like a lot of the other mums, they weren't working parents. I was a working parent, and so I didn't always drop my kids off, especially my eldest one. I didn't always drop her off to school or pick her up. So on the date, I didn't get to know all the parents very well. And so I remember it was going to be my daughter's birthday, and I'd written out all the names. I got the names from the school office, written out all the names, and I was handing out the envelopes. And I thought that I knew a few of them. And so the other ones that I didn't know, I gave to the teacher to give. But the ones who I thought I knew, I was handing them out. And then I gave an envelope to a particular child. And then the mum came back to me and said, no, that's not her. Her name is, and then she mentioned her child's name. It's not that one. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my days. It was the wrong child entirely. I gave her the wrong card. So yeah.
Oh, it's great, isn't it? It is brilliant. It is brilliant. So online. I think, I mean, there's over 4 years, guys, there's been loads. There's been loads. But I think the one that sticks out in my mind for me was I did a go live, and it was all about, it had a theme, and it was 10-15 minutes long, and there were people watching and commenting, and I was doing my spiel, and I was so proud of this go live, and because I thought, oh, it's going really well, this, and finished it, great stuff, but I wasn't getting much interaction as such. And I thought, it's a bit unusual. So did it, carried on about me day, and about 15 minutes after I'd finished it, I got a message off a business partner. Tina, there's no sound on that go live. And I went, what?
Oh.
There's no sound? Oh, are you joking? So sure it's not your laptop? She said, no, honestly, she said, test it. So I went back into it and I put the wrong speaker on.
Oh no. How did you do that?
I don't know. But the whole go live was
silent.
Silent. So people just saw you doing.
That happened to me
She does
too.
have a career as a mime. First it's this, and then
So first you're doing this on the outside
And then
world.
oh,
And then
don't
one
worry.
side, you're like, oh my days. Oh my days.
I just literally
Oh my
I had to
days.
delete
Oh my
it.
days.
I had to delete it and do it again. So I did it again
Oh,
later
no.
on and it composed
And
myself.
how long was this video?
About 10-15 minutes.
Oh
I had to
no.
go live.
And you probably thought that you did like the best job as well, thinking this is a great
Yeah.
live.
It was great.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. It happened to me
You know.
exactly the same. Exactly the same.
Oh, really?
Yes, and
Really?
I had my headphones on my phone, and apparently the sound wasn't working if I had my
Oh,
headphones
it
on.
wasn't paired. It wasn't
Yeah,
paired.
it wasn't paired. So I was just talking. And also, I think it was a Go Live challenge, actually. So, and especially in the beginning, then you try and concentrate and learn your, and learn your lines. And I
Yeah.
thought, oh, it's going perfect. And then I didn't have my glasses on
Again.
again. So I had to go like,
Recurring theme.
so finally I got a message. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I said, I'm talking. I didn't get it. I was just stupid. I just get it. So, you're not hearing me? Well, put on the sound. I thought it was, I thought it was fun. Then it wasn't. And it was great. And the scenery and everything. And then I looked back at it. And I thought, oh my gosh, I there's no sound on this thing. And it was a perfect scenery, I was in the garden and all the flowers. And I thought,
all the perfect things and everything. Oh no.
Do you know what though? Do you know what? And I've got to honestly say this. If I'd have done that when I'd first started this business, I probably would have reacted a completely different way. I think I probably would have been curled up in a corner, sobbing my heart out because I made a fool of myself.
I think it was good that I didn't know at that moment, because I think I wouldn't have never reached it.
But I think I think this business has made me be able to, I don't know, laugh at myself.
Evolve.
Evolve, that's the right word, Nikki. Evolve. This business has made me grow.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, because I mean, if I look back at my go lives, I've changed so much.
Oh yeah.
And now it's just, I just go on and see what happens. And if I forget my words, who cares? It doesn't have to be perfect.
That's it.
Oh my days. I remember saying back in the beginning, I remember I used to be so scared of go live. I was saying earlier that Natasha was my first live interview. I was so nervous, but I feel like interviews are better because you've got someone else to bounce off of. Yeah. Whereas when you go live by yourself, you've got to remember all the information. You've got to remember where to look in the camera. To also see if you've got anybody watching so that you can comment. And then sometimes when you comment, then it throws you. And so I remember I spent the whole day like psyching myself up. I had a topic that I was going to talk about. I'd written out little notes. I'd learned it. I'd been revising it. I'd done little videos, like I did a video. I would film myself and I'd be like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. I would even show my kids. I'll be like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? And they were like, yeah, mommy, it's great. It's great. And so towards the end of the day, I think it was a Tuesday, because and it wasn't a big deal. It was just to introduce the webinar for the Tuesday. And so I'd psyched myself up and I got there and I knew what I was going to say, got my phone and I was like, and I introduced myself. Hi, my name is, and I started talking. And then all of a sudden I just went blank and I was looking at this dots and it was red. And I didn't know what to say. And then all of a sudden, somebody commented, "Hi, Nikki." And I was like, "Hi." And then, and then I exited. I cancelled the live, and then I deleted it straight away. Then somebody messaged me. They're like, "Nikki, what happened to your go live?" I was like, "I deleted
technical issues."
And it took me the whole day to do that, which I lasted literally like 30 seconds, and then I froze. And then I deleted it. But you grow from it. So that's the good thing about it.
You do.
Yeah,
absolutely. Go on, Connie, what's yours?
Well, I'm used to this, like using my my laptop to do go lives, and so I'm pretty good with that. But I see all you guys doing go lives outside, and I think, I want to do that. So especially Tina. Tina's always outside in the woods and whatever. Well, Tina lives someplace where you can do that. Yeah. I live in the city and it's kind of loud. But one day I decided, I was coming home from work and I thought, I'm just going to go live. Like, unlike you, Nikki, I didn't plan it at all. I just thought, I'm in a great mood. I love my business. I'm just going to go live. So I turn on my phone, not realizing the sun, the glare on the sun, like I couldn't even see the screen. And so if anyone was commenting, I wouldn't have known. I'm trying to like turn around to get the sun out of my eyes, forgot completely what I was going to say. And then I'm like, okay, this was a really bad idea. So maybe so then I thought, next time I'm going to be more like you, Nikki, and I'm going to plan this thing. But the problem is that so now I mostly do go lives inside. But what I have learned is sometimes if I overplan them, I never do them. So I try to just sort of like when I'm in the mood, go live and not get too caught up in the detail, because I could be somebody who could totally overthink it. Yes. So I'm much more careful when I go live outside now.
Don't plan it too much. Have a topic, but don't plan it too much. When you plan it too much, I think I put too much pressure on myself at that time. Yeah. And it's like I wanted to make it perfect, and I wanted to look a particular way and sound a particular way. And I've learned since then that actually people relate to you more when you make mistakes and when you're kind of like a bit silly and foolish, and they're like, oh my gosh, I love your personality. Whereas if you're literally like rigid and it almost looks like you're reading off something, they kind of don't believe you. And we're a people business, you know, exactly. And it's like we say, attraction marketing. We're just attracting people who are like ourselves. So yeah, don't overthink it, guys. Don't yes, have something in your mind that you want to talk about, but don't do the whole, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say that, and I'm going to do it like this, and I'm going to stand here, and I'm going to do that. Even if sometimes you may start in a weird light, and then literally turn around and be like, guys, I'm trying to get the light right, but it's weird. That's still okay. It shows this you're being real.
Yeah, that's what I was doing for sure. Yeah.
And you know, I mean, I know
we're all like that at the beginning, right? We were in the beginning. Yeah. I mean, we all didn't expect to be on here talking live. I never let myself on live. No.
I did
also,
one.
Don't the go lives go away? I think they delete after 30 days, right?
No. You can keep them. You can keep them.
Oh, you keep
them forever unless you delete it.
Yeah.
Oh.
The best thing is being natural. I mean, I do them in the woods, but I've done them in the woods when I've had the internet stop. So a go live that would be 10 minutes is then taking 20 minutes. I'm like that. Where's the internet? Just keep going. Where's the internet?
That's funny.
We're going to keep doing. And we've got Jenny watching from New Zealand.
Hi, Jenny.
You're next, Jenny. You're coming on here, girl, in a couple of weeks.
Jenny just did a fantastic.
What time is it in New Zealand, Jenny?
What's that?
I said, no, I was asking Jenny, what time is it in New Zealand right now?
I think it's about either 7:30 or 9:30.
Okay.
Yeah, can't remember which. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's just put bring it on. Yep, we will. She loves a go live. And she 7:30. And
she did a great one near the water.
Yeah, she did, didn't she? It was absolutely amazing. And some of the posts, I don't know if you've seen it, guys. Did you see her in the ice bath?
Yes.
Oh, my days. Jenny, you were out the box, girl. Out the box. She was sitting in an ice bath.
Oh, no.
Yeah, absolutely mental she is, but she's wonderful. Wonderful, guys. So who else?
Are very good for you.
Yeah, well, they're meant to be. I should try it, really. Might get rid of a few of these wrinkles. So have we done our embarrassing onlines then?
Yes, I think we have.
All about
everybody.
Wow. Do you know?
It's actually about go lives, yeah.
Honest to God, guys, I literally should have bought some tissues because it's a good job I didn't wear any mascara because the tears have been tripping me, absolutely tripping me. But, you know, again, it's been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful catch up. The girls just want to have fun.
As
and you know, I love you guys lots, but and the reality is we are part of a business community of over 160,000 people globally working online. You know, us four here, we're just the tip of the iceberg. But we're real people. We're normal. We have fun. We make mistakes. But we grow with this business, guys. We laugh, we joke. And, you know, I mean, two of us haven't even met, but it's family. And it's a safe place to be. It is family. And we are all about empowering women and empowering people to do this because you are so capable of so much. Yeah. We all come from different backgrounds. You know, we all have different lives. We all have different whys, but we come together like this because we have got that affinity.
Yeah. And we're also different, but we just fit in, you know, that feeling that you fit in somewhere and that makes you feel good.
Yeah. It does. Yeah, it does. And I think if I look and say, you know, if there was ever a down day, which truthfully, guys, I can't remember the last time there was, but if there was ever a down day, I know that I can reach out to these ladies or anybody else within that business community and my vibrations and my spirit will be lifted that high. And that's the beauty of this online space. And it has been an amazing support tonight from Gloria, from Savannah, from Kathy, Jane, Merle's watching as well. So Merle from UK, Jenny Ennis, awesome lady. And Jayantha Widjakun. Oh, sound like Mike. Jayantha Widjakun. I'm not sure where you're from, so if you put it in the chat, and then we can obviously see where you're from, guys. But I hope you've all enjoyed it. It's been an amazing night. If you ever want to catch up, or if you feel as if there's something more for you out there, then please connect with one of us. You know, we can show you how you can change your lives. We can show you how you can grow and earn online, but also become the person that you want to be and reach your goals.
Yes.
Absolutely. So nothing more from me now, guys, but anything more from you lovely ladies?
Cheers.
Sorry, Connie.
Cheers.
Yes. And Connie,
now.
Connie, you've been an absolute star. You've been an absolute
Thank you so much for joining us, Connie. It was so amazing.
This has been so much fun. You were just talking about this community and the support. I think we all can grow because we feel like people got our back. We feel like people are cheering us on, and this feels like part of that. So thank you guys for having me. It's been super fun, and I really had a good time, and it's lots of laughs. I love that part.
Absolutely. Few memories to make.
Definitely.
You got anything to say, darling?
I would just say, if there's anybody who is loving our vibe and would like to join us live, please don't be scared. Come and join us. You don't have to be perfect. We've just literally told you how imperfect we are. Yeah. And, the more the merrier. Come and join us. Have some fun with us. Exactly. Be a mime like our lovely Tina. So yes, and our motto is we rise by lifting others, and that's what we do. And that's what our community is all about. So I would just like to say thank you so much to all you lovely ladies. Thank you to all of those that are watching, for everyone that continues to support us. And what's today? Today's Friday. Have an amazing weekend.
Yeah. Stay blessed, everybody. We love you lots, and we'll see you the end of next month. Take care. Bye now. Bye. Bye.